Hey, you guys, come hang out with me. Hey, you guys, it's Steffi. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a great day. I'm having a great day. And there's little Chloe. She's sleeping. And see those two lights like right below my diamond paintings? I just bought those and I love them. They just do like different colors. And they're so pretty. I love lights. And see my lights on my mirror? I love lights. And then I have an Edison bulb light. I have my ring light, my vanity lights, my softbox light. And I know I have my, and my Steffi light. See it's backwards to you guys, but it's my Steffi light. I love lights. Okay, so somebody asked me to do an in-depth tutorial, I guess, or just how I do my makeup on contour. So I figured I would do the whole face. I figured I would do starting from moisturizer and ending with whatever I put on my face. So the first thing I'm going to do, I've already done my eyes, as you can see, and I hope they look okay. My husband and I are taking like a family picture today for my next diamond painting that I want to do. So I'm going in with moisturizer. I'm using e.l.f. Holy Hydration face cream. And I have to be careful because, see, my eyeshadow is a little bit beyond my eyelids today. I did that on purpose. So I have to be careful about that too. You always want to start out with moisturizer, even if you have oily skin, because it actually helps the oil not to come out like at the end of the day, as does primer, which is very, very important. I use e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer. It is the white, the off-white one, like yellow one, sort of. This is, I can't even explain to you how important primer is, because you have to have a layer of something between your face and your makeup. This helps your makeup stay in place all day. Even if you have oily skin, you know how you start to have oil at the end of the day, your makeup starts moving or lifting. I've had that before where my foundation is just completely lifting off my face, looking so gross. So primer is super important. I can't say enough good things about it. I will have my makeup on for 12 hours and my makeup is still looking just as good as it did when I first put it on. So it's very important, I must say. All right, now I'm going in with my foundation. The foundation I use is CoverGirl Plus Olay Simply Ageless. I know my camera is a bit fuzzy, or it's just all the lights I have around. I'm not sure which one it is. I use 2 pumps of that, and I just pat it all over. I pat it in as opposed to swiping it, because when you pat it in, it just gets more in your face, in your pores, and it stays better than if you were to swipe it around. That's my opinion anyway. I used to swipe it around just because it was faster, but I've learned that tapping it in just makes your makeup work better. You want your makeup to work for you. And you see how that the primer kind of makes your skin glowy, or makes my skin glowy after the chin. I don't care. I swipe that. I'm not going to pat all that. I just need it to get there. And then the next foundation I use is L'Oreal True Match Nude. Says 1% something. I don't know what color it is, but it's this. And I use this because I think it makes my skin a little bit more glowy and a little bit lighter. It gives me a little bit more coverage. Not that the other one doesn't give full it does, it gives full coverage, but for some reason I've just been using this and I like it, so that's what I'm doing. It's got a dropper in there. I never used the dropper. I just used to take the dropper and swipe it on the side of my face, but that broke off, so now I have to do it old school way, the way I did it in the 80s. I'm waiting for some eyelashes. I bought some more bottom eyelashes. I'm waiting for those to come today. I'm going to put those on and then we'll do the picture. I'm going to do my hair. And oh, and when I show you guys my outfits at the end, I think I'm just going to do a picture of my outfit instead of the video. I felt like it sounded like I was far away from you guys, and I just don't see a reason why I just don't put a picture. And you'll notice in my outfits that I love statement pants. I think statement pants look good on anybody, any size, because as you see, I'm kind of a big girl. So I don't know, I just love statement pants on anybody. I think they look so cool. So like my hanging around the house clothes are mostly statement pants, and then when I go out, it's mostly about cool ripped up jeans, some kind of shirt, and my boots. I love my boots. I'll show you guys my boots one day. They're all hanging up on their own rack. So now we'll go into concealer. I'm using L'Oreal Infallible. This is full coverage, and it is in the color Porcelain. I use it to lighten up my face under my eyes and all over my T-zone. It just, when you put the contour on, it just gives your face definition. The contour and the highlight are like they do the opposite job, but they work well together. The highlight, when you put highlight on, this is things you are highlighting, and it moves whatever you're highlighting forward. When you put on the contour, it hides stuff and it moves whatever you're trying to hide, it pushes it backwards. Might have to redo a little bit of my under eyeshadow. I'm not sure yet, but that's okay. Okay, so now the contour, and this is what the person asked me. The contour that I use is 3D Contour Artist Cream Contour, and this is what it looks. This is what it looks like, and then this is what it looks like when I open it up. It's got several shades of contour. It's got, I assume the orange and the yellow are for like color correcting, and then this is a highlight. These might be like, these are the contours. These might be like the bronzers. I only use this one and this one. I guess when I run out, I'll probably move to that one. But you just take a little tiny bit on a brush. I'm using a flat brush. A little tiny bit on the brush, and you just put it in places that you want to make look smaller. On the cheek, I don't put it, I put it a little bit above where the divot is, because when you blend it, you're gonna move it down to the divot part. So you don't want to put it down here and then blend it and then it end up down here. This is why I put it a little bit above. And I'm putting it on my jawline because it helps to sharpen your jawline and kind of hide the double chins. And you take a blending brush and you just start blending that out. This, when you do it on the sides of your face like this, see, it's like a 3. It's like a backwards 3 and I guess a frontwards 3. But you're kind of making your face look thinner when you do it this way. And you just blend it out. Everything that I use with cream, I use with powder. So I put the cream on first, and then I put a layer of translucent powder, and then I put on the powder like contour, powder, blush, all of that. And see, you just push it into your jaw right here, and see, these are the things you're trying to hide right here. So wherever these things are, this is where you want to push the contour into. And it just makes your face look thinner. And it works well with the highlight because it just defines your face. Like before I had a round face, and now you can see it's a little bit slimmer. All right, so I need to put on, oh, I gotta let my cat out. Hi, baby. Here you go. So I'm gonna put on my Putty Blush from e.l.f. Used to put on blush like way down here. Now I guess the trend is putting it up way high. I like it better like that, honestly. I like the blush up here. Okay, and now we go with the powder. And for where I put all the highlighted areas, I'm going to use this to really push the powder into the highlighted areas. And it's okay if it gets on other parts of the face. It's totally okay. But for this, you really want to push it in because it makes your concealer not crease or not, it makes it not show your pores. And if you have wrinkles down there, it'll help it not to, you know, get in the wrinkles and show your wrinkles off more. You really want to push it down. Everywhere you put the highlight. So in your T-zone and on right under your eyes, on your cheeks. And then for the rest of it, you can just let that sit there. And for the rest of it, you take a big powder brush, get a little bit of powder on there, and you just go over the rest of it. You don't want to put any extra product where you put the highlighted parts because you already just pushed the powder into those parts. So you just want to use whatever is left over on the brush. Okay, and now we're going to go into the powder bronzer, which again is e.l.f. I love e.l.f. I go in with this kind of a brush. It's like a denser brush. And I just go in where I went with the cream, and I just go all over with the powder. And this kind of brings it back to life after putting translucent powder over it. And then when I do the powder contour, I do go into that divot. You want to highlight your cheekbones, therefore hiding underneath the cheekbones to make the highlighted cheekbones pop out more. I hope I explained that right. If you don't blend it out well under the jaw, it will look like your neck is dirty. So make sure you blend it out well. And then you can go a little bit under your chin. All right, and now blush. Guess what kind of blush I'm using? e.l.f. Does it say that? e.l.f. Yep, right there. I'm going to go into the bright pink. I'm going to go right where I put the putty. This seems like a long process, but I feel like it's worth it because this will stay all day. I can guarantee it. If you use the right products and you use them correctly, it will stay all day. It'll, even if you're out sweating and whatever, most of this stuff is waterproof. Now I'm going to go into my highlighter. This highlighter I got from Ipsy. I don't really know. It says something like companion culture or something like that. I can't read up close. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to find my highlighter brush. And then you just go right over on the top of your cheekbones. Whether there's makeup there or not, you want to go on top of the cheekbones. Do you see how that shines? This is what you're looking for. And then I like to put it on this part of my eyebrows. Have you ever seen somebody and you're talking to them and they turn and then you see the sheen right here on the eyebrows? I love that. So I put it there too. And you put it down your nose, and I just remembered I forgot to contour my nose. I've been doing that lately because I haven't been using cream contour on my nose, so then I forget to use the powder contour. But I can do that now. You see what brush I'm using? This brush. So I'm just going back into the e.l.f. bronzer. And this helps to obviously contour your nose. It can make your nose look skinnier if that's what you're trying to do. You can also use it to make a little button nose. You would just color it under here and then draw a line right here. But I like to use it to kind of, I have these bumps on the end of my nose that I'm not happy with. So I try to hide them as much as possible. I got them from my mom. Speaking of my mom, that's the diamond painting I'm doing right now is of my favorite picture of my mom. And then the next one is when you look at my videos I have my promo, and then I go to the next one and it says Steffi Saxon Wolford, subscribe, notify. I'm doing that as a diamond painting. And then the next diamond painting will be the picture that I'm taking today of my husband and myself. So then when you're done with all of that, go into whatever setting spray you have. I have an e.l.f. one and I have a Novo one. But this e.l.f., this Wet n Wild one is my favorite. It's Alice in Wonderland inspired. And it's a setting spray, but it sprays glitter all over your face. Just little fine drops of glitter. All right, so I'm going to go put on my lipstick and do my hair. wait for the Amazon man.
Rooms together.
Yes.
And gives it a
Sorry.
lot more character.
I'm glad you use it.
I don't know why my TV just came on by itself. It must be a ghost. Well, I'm going to go do my lipstick. I'm going to do something with my hair. I'm waiting for the Amazon man to bring me some bottom lashes, and I will be right back. Okay, you guys, this is my look for today. I hope you like it. I hope it comes out good in the picture. I put one set of bottom eyebrows on upside down, but I don't really think you can tell. It just didn't seem right the other way. But anyway, so this is today's look. I will have my husband take a picture of my outfit, and I hope to see you guys on the next video. Keep those ideas coming, please. I really need them. Thanks. I'll see you guys later.